Top 30 Iconic Quotes Movie What Women Want, 2000. What Women Want, 2000, is a romantic comedy. Starring Mel Gibson as Nick Marshall, a confident and charming advertising executive, and Helen Hunt as Darcy Maguire, his talented new boss. Nick, a self-proclaimed ladies' man, believes he understands women, until an accidental electrocution gives him the ability to hear their thoughts. At first, he sees this as a gift to get ahead at work and in his personal life. However, as he starts listening to the women around him, including his teenage daughter and Darcy, he realizes how little he truly understood about them. Through hilarious and heartfelt moments, Nick undergoes a transformation, learning empathy, respect, and vulnerability. His initial goal of using his power for personal gain shifts as he starts to genuinely care about the women in his life. His relationship with Darcy deepens, leading him to question his past behavior and grow into a better man. The film blends humor, romance, and self-discovery, delivering a message about the importance of listening and understanding others. With witty dialogue and memorable performances, What Women Want remains a beloved classic that explores gender dynamics in a fun and engaging way. Nick Marshall, and quote, "If you know what women want, you can rule," and quote, Darcy Maguire, and quote, "You're looking at me like you've never seen me before," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "That's because I haven't," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "Women are the most powerful force on the planet," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "It's like a whole new world of confusion," and quote, Lola, and quote, "You can't resist me, can you?" and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "I think I just figured out women," and quote, Darcy Maguire, and quote, "That's a pretty big claim," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "I don't hate you, I just don't trust you," and quote, Darcy Maguire, and quote, "We should work together, not against each other," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "So this is what women are really thinking," and quote, Nick's daughter, Alex, and quote, "Dad, do you even know what I want?" and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "I can hear what women think. This is a disaster," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "I hear what women think. It's not pretty," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "You mean to tell me I could have been listening all along," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "I'm in a very complicated relationship with the entire female population," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "So that's what she really thinks of me," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "So is vulnerability," and quote, Darcy Maguire, and quote, "Sometimes, all we need is someone to listen," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "Empathy is a superpower," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "No wonder women think men are clueless," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "This is my chance to get it right," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "I can read minds, but I still can't understand women," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "I should have been listening before I had superpowers," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "You don't have to read minds to be a better person," and quote, Darcy Maguire, and quote, "People don't change overnight," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "Then I'll prove to you I have," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, "You're not just a boss, you're in inspiration," and quote, Lola, and quote, "All women want is to be heard," and quote, Nick Marshall, and quote, maybe? Listening is the key to everything. And quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. You mean to tell me women don't actually like sports bars, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. Being a woman isn't just about lipstick and heels, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. I can't turn this off, but maybe I don't want to, and quat. Darcy Maguire, and quat. You're not the man I thought you were, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. I take that as a compliment, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. If I can hear women's thoughts, why can't I hear my own, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. Turns out, I wasn't such a great guy after all, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. Maybe knowing what women want means I can finally be better, and quat. Darcy Maguire, and quat. Every woman just wants to feel valued, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. I hear you, I really do, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. I used to think I had all the answers, and quat. Darcy Maguire, and quat. Maybe this time, you can start asking the right questions, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. I think I'm falling for you, and not because I can hear your thoughts, and quat. Nick Marshall, and quat. Listening is the greatest gift you can give someone, and quat. Darcy Maguire, and quat. Maybe you've finally figured out what women want.